All right, good afternoon. Today is November 2nd, 2022, and pretty much I would guess there's probably like two legs down here after the news item, FOMC something or other. It looks like two legs. We didn't quite get the two measured legs. Um, it shot up and then it actually went above the overnight highs and then just made a few legs down. So we'll take a look. Not a whole lot of trades after the morning. In the morning, we had this trend working down, and you get a nice. Well, actually, here's what happened: is I think if you draw it off the highs, bring it down here, you have this trend working up, and you get a break, and you get a move to a new high, and then it reverses. So when you get this first entry, second entry, I say you take that, and then come down here, we get another second entry, and that confirms the trend channel. And so you got this. See this one here, it's an inside bar, but off that trend channel, you might want to take that. Maybe I should have marked it green, but I don't know. Then you get this. Actually, this is a second entry, but the way I looked at it was first failed second entry long, and I like that setup enough for a scalp anyway. Maybe you ride it down to these lows. And not go for 2 points, maybe just go for 4. And then after that, we had the opening price, and really prices were just ranging with a downward bias. But I anticipated that this was going to be a midline when we were just chopping slowly downward, and that's what it turned out to be. So when we get this bounce here, and then you get another bounce, I looked at that as a double bottom, and then I looked at this as a failed second entry short. And then, I mean, really, it was just super choppy. You just want to stay out. Oh, look at all those dojis. Just stay out of that. And we came down before the news item, and then we made this leg up, and then this leg correction, and then it just rocketed up like crazy. And I think you just want to stay out of all of this, really. But then it came down here, and this looked like a range. Perhaps this was a midline. And you get a first entry, failed second entry short. I like that setup personally. It looks like we failed out of the range, or we're coming off the lows of the range. And I like that enough for a scalp. Come break out to the high side, you get a lower high. I don't really like either of these two lower highs, but they are lower highs, and if you're playing the range, then that's what you want to do. This one closes below the EMA. So yeah, you get these lower highs. I like this one better because there's room back to the midline. So you might be feeling aggressive and take that. And then we just make a couple legs down. And at this point, the range is no longer in play. This trend breaks and we have this correction upward. You get a break of this channel, get two legs to a new high before it starts reversing again. But unfortunately, this all looks too choppy. I don't think you want to enter any of this. This is too congested. You get this steep leg down, but there's no way to enter that. And then we just get this leg of correction. I didn't mark anything in here, but we're below the lows now, so you want to be careful about going long. And everything that's above the EMA here is just very congested and choppy. You do get a break and two legs up to a new high before it reverses again. And this is a reversal. Oh, wait, no, the reversal is right here. That's too bullish. I just don't think there's any way to enter this, unfortunately. Maybe down here when you know it's a strong trend down, maybe you take one of these good signal bars, but that's risky. And this is technically a failure, but it looks like a range at that point. Very congested right here. You can see it bouncing off the midline. I like this one a lot, though. Unfortunately, it's a third entry. Maybe you take that one then. I like this one. I like both of them. It's a breakout pullback. This one's a failed second entry long. And then you get this lower high right here, and that confirms that trend channel. So I like either of those. And that's all I saw today. I hope everyone had a great day. I'll be back tomorrow.